stars, and welcome back to Underswap by the darkpetal16. And today will be my route, of course, the romance one. After all, I couldn't wait a second longer to finally have you in my arms, darling. I told you to stop calling me darling, and why did you just take over the intro? Because this is finally the chapter I've been longing for. Maybe I should go do somebody else's? Absolutely not, Twinkle. You are going to do this chapter one way or another. And you're also going to explore my dark endings, too. But worry not, regardless of what happens in those. I still always love you. Oh dear. Now then, everyone. Warning, there will be yandere behaviour and so on and so forth. If you can't handle it, why are you watching my route? Be gone now. As for all you little puppets out there that enjoy me that much, feel free to stick around and watch. Now then, Twinkle, let's begin. Oh, but I have a few more things to say. Absolutely not. We're beginning now. Okay! We're starting! Okay! Oh my goodness gracious me! Low Topland. Ah, that beautiful green soul of yours, the soul of wisdom. How I love it so. What are you saying here? My heart. Why can't I understand you? You are so close, and isn't it obvious? Because I'm right here within reach now. Ah! Oh my god! The music is so loud! My heart! Did you enjoy the little jump scare, my darling? Stop calling me your darling, and no, I didn't! Oh my god! Oh my soul! Oh my god! Oh, that woke me right up! Oh my god. You bend over and clutch at your head, a sharp pain piercing behind your vision. It's gone after several seconds, leaving you in a foggy daze. What are you doing here again? Isn't it obvious? You're following me, my darling. Come along, my little star. Follow me to the depths. I have much in store for you. Oh, do you have to caress my chin all the time? But yes, just to encourage you. Now, Twinkle, stop talking. Less talking, more moving. Alright. What are you doing here again? You rub your forehead, your thoughts jumbled and strange. Wait. Your voice is having an effect on me. Is it like a siren? Because, okay, I'm gonna say this now before Gaster gets annoyed at me. I really am starting to be like under the impression his voice is kind of like a siren, and he calls to you and then you kind of can't help it. You're like a freaking magnet, because my character's been acting weird since chapter 1, where she's like, oh, I don't give a toss about anything else, I need to follow this voice. Whoa! I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's a random voice, shouldn't you be creeped out? And she's like, no, I need to follow the voice. So what is he, a freaking siren? Like a mermaid or something? Oh, I'm sure you would enjoy seeing me with a tail. We don't need people writing fanfics at the moment. You let a slow breath. You square your shoulders back and glance around. Red rocks? Dark stalactites. Bubbling lava. No. Magma. The fact that my character also corrected myself from saying lava to magma. I'm not that impressed yet. A pillar of magma shoots up and the geyser of intense heat. You squeal and flinch away. You clutch at your mint green scarf. It feels cool to the touch, and again you find yourselves grateful for this gift. It kept you warm in the forest of snow, and now keeps you cool in the literal cave of magma. Biscuits! You look down at your bare feet and wriggle your toes. You're glad the path is smooth to walk on, and very grateful the scarf is protecting your vulnerable skin. You meander on. There's only one path to follow in this hot environment. There's a stone bridge that goes over the magma pool. Considering what happened the last time you went over a bridge, and you're literally going over magma, you feel a sense of apprehension. Whatever. You've been on a crazy adventure, Adveni. How many people can say they walked over magma barefooted? You aren't technically walking over it barefooted. You're walking on a bridge over the top of it. So So, you know, you're not literally doing it, but still. I might as well add to your life of accomplishment. Is that really an accomplishment? I mean, an accomplishment is saying the fact that you literally pulled a monster out of a raging river and you saved her life. I don't think everyone can say they did that, because I'm pretty sure obviously not gonna, like, stupidly ever do that again. Sounds like you're able to cross the bridge without issue, and you walk for several minutes and go over many bridges. You do not run into any monster on your journey. That doesn't surprise you. Who would want to live near magma pools? One wrong step and it's over. Well, I can think of someone that's going to live near magma pools inside of a lab, because think about it, magma helps power the core up and so on and so forth, but still. Also, there are certain monsters that live in the magma because they're made of magma and fire and what are you doing? Why are you touching me again? Oh, you're so cute when you're trying to correct her. Okay, just gotta keep you on your good side. You cross another bridge. At the end of the bridge, your hand tingles, and you look down at the moth and its mint green light glows faintly. Another note is nearby. Leave it. You follow the sensation of magic. I'm serious, Twinkle, leave it alone. The fifth note appears on the ground, and you pick it up and read it. Twinkle, leave it. Do not read that note. Calm down, Gaster. Why are you suddenly getting so aggressive about notes around here? You were doing this last time as well. You were acting odd. It says, do not look for us. To any mages who might have come here, leave now. If any of you are called here by a voice, do not listen to it. Something affected by the voice. It lures as a siren. It acts as a siren call. It is a siren call. So whoever gets affected by it has to come. You cannot trust anyone who hears the voice. Oh my god, I can't trust the MC. I really don't trust my freaking MC. She's a freaking goddamn idiot. Yes, but at least she's bringing you along. Technically, my dear. And too bad for you. You have no choice but to follow now. Now that I've snatched up that one. Why must you always break the fourth wall? Wait, is that why you don't want me seeing the notes? So that I don't hear the warning and actually do a small thing like turn away? Twinkle, no breaking the fourth wall now. Hey! The barrier once kept monsters in. Something for it. Run for it. Do everything you can to escape. If the voice finds the right soul, we're doomed. Oh. We're either doomed or we're dead. Did I just read that correctly? Wait, what? Oh my god. My soul is the right soul. Because he's been reacting. He's been like so excited. Our soul, our freaking wisdom soul. That's the soul. Is that the soul he's missing? He's missing the green soul. Is that what it is? Is there something in my soul that he wants? Dang it! I've doomed humanity, that's fine. Humanity is doomed anyway. I'm on the side of monsters, so it don't freaking matter me. I don't need your freaking words of warning anyway. I don't give a toss about you, regardless if he called of you. You guys have done decisions, you deliver what you got. I know probably Dalbaz is gonna be like, Twinkle, no, be fair. You need to see it from both sides. I don't freaking care. One mage too many, you know. I don't forgive him after hearing that terrible story what happened to Gaster when he was a baby bones. And then, if you watched the friendship one, me asking about the other notes, realizing that it might actually be to do with Sans and his bunnies, and then he lost his bunny because he mentioned on the bench that humans came and killed his friends. Is some of the notes, like Mage Dion and them, did they kill Sans' friends? If they did, I don't give a toss for what happened to Mage Dion. I hope he's gone. 5 minutes later, I find him like alive or something, and then I'm going to be like torn whether or not I have to help him. And it turns out he's still an ass. It's let's hope. You know, he's freaking dead anyway, so I don't need to worry about dealing with the consequence of me having to, you know, fight between good and evil, or mages and monsters, and right and wrong. He's gone anyway, so it don't matter. I don't have to face any consequences from my opinion. Anyway, another note, huh? You turn to face Flowey. You offer a smile to the monster as you greet him. The flower monster has popped up from the ground to glare at you. Oh, the magic is disgusting. Yeah, but why is the magic disgusting, though? Is that not Gaster's doing then? Is that something the mages have done? But why is it disgusting? What have they done? I want to understand why the freaking notes are disgusting to Flowey. Him to say they're disgusting all the time is driving me up the wall. I know that what I said was, in the friendship hour, if you haven't seen that one, I mentioned that is it possible that when we went into the lake, something got into us, and that's what, like, repowered up the mark on us, the magic, and whatever's inside us is, like, reacting to whatever put that other spell there, or is feeding it onto the paper. I don't know. I've tried coming up with many reasons, and I still can't freaking work it out. You take another look at the note and show Flowey the note. Flowey squints to read the fake smile, never leaving. Wow, guess that's super dead, huh? Yeah, they're super dead. Good and dead. Does Flowey know what happened to them? Flowey sways this aside. Yeah, everyone knows what happened to that group. It's how the blue idiot became lieutenant. No, that just answered my question. They did kill Sansa's friends. Well, I'm glad they're dead. They deserve it, dum-dums. No, Twinkle, I'm crying. Of course I'm crying. They hurt Blue. Also, don't call Blue an idiot. He's naive. He's not an idiot. He's just naive. Blue, does Flowey mean Sans? Of course he does. Sans is the only blue one here. Yeah, you bite your lip in thought. You asked Flowey if he could please tell you more. What's there to tell? The major was found by the guards. There was a fight. Monsters died and humans died. Well, good thing the freaking humans died. They freaking deserved it, the dumbasses. And Sans was one of the monsters who fought. And his brother. Yes, that's the one he said. He said that his brother nearly died. Hyana's brothers. Flowey smile stretches. That fight against him was so disappointing. You didn't fight back, and he barely put any effort into it. Wait, what do you mean he barely put any effort into it? He threw axes at me, I went into a tree. What do you mean that's him putting in barely effort? You mean to tell me he was going easy on me? What? Darkpetal, please confirm there's going to be no janitor in this. I don't want to face that if that's him just going easy on me. No, it's alright. Doesn't seem like he was holding back. Flowey rolls his eyes. You're just like, I have no freaking magic, Flower. You want me to poke you with a stick? I have a magic stick. I will prod you with this. You glance back at the note. You ask Flower if he knows anything about the voice. Voice? What voice? Do you hear voices on your head? He snidely asked. It's a voice that only humans can hear. Gaster must only affect humans. Only, like, the mages and the humans he can affect. That's why only we can hear it. Maybe the monsters don't hear it, but we do. Your expression makes him narrow his eyes. He cried out, do you hear voices in your head? What the shit? You hear voices? What's wrong with you? Oh my god, yes. Wow, I'm, like, super freaking happy about this. I'm like, yes. My character's like either way too happy about this or is like, yes. I think it's adorable. My little puppet. Okay, so we gotta obviously choose yes. It's been constant in your dreams. Tantalizing sweet, painfully bitter. It's overtaken so much of your thoughts. You can't fathom life without the voice now. Holy shit! I'm getting freaking conditioned by it. Oh my god, this is worse than freaking Don Wingerdings. He freaking tried to condition me in the void. This one doesn't need to. He's just doing it when I'm sleeping. But of course I told you, you're mine. End of story, end of discussion. Question, was I the first one you did this with? Or did you have feelings for the other humans you lured? I think darkpetals can confirm or deny that, but I'm not saying anything. Were there others before me? Well, there were others, but I wouldn't exactly say that I was attracted to them in the way I am with you. I'm pretty sure that you'll like the answer. Otherwise, you might not like the answer. You're not giving me a straight answer! No, you're so cute when you get annoyed. Oh my god, you're just saying that now just to annoy me. But of course. Oh, you're just so cute. You're squeezing me too tight. Don't worry, I won't squeeze you to death. That's not my method of killing. Flowey's smile slips and he frowns. Is that normal? Does Flowey know the voice? Did you hear the voice before you came here? Yes. Is it the ending you want? Yes. Oh my god, Flowey's worried! Oh my god, Flowey! Flowey's smile is back, but it seems smaller than before. Then you'll find that ending soon. Bye, Saint Twinkle. Is that a good thing? I feel like it's like a bittersweet to him because he's like, oh, I'm gonna lose somebody that I've actually grown to like tolerate. Because Flowey hasn't hated me. He's grown like closer to me as in my friend. He's going to lose his friend. He's not. He's asking if I want to go to Gaster. He's asking if I want this outcome, this path I'm taking. Do I want this? Is this where I want to go? He's asking me that. He knows what's at the end for me. He knows where that path is going to take. He's seen it happen. Do I take that as him being concerned for me? Before you can ask or say anything more, Flowey burrows into the ground and leaves. You're alone again. Flowey! Wait, I should probably check the journal. Wait, huh? Ah! There's no journals to check! Eek! darkpetals, why is there no journal? I can't check. Ah! I don't know! Ah! Ah! Panic! I can't check the feelings. I can't check if, like, how Flowey's feeling. You rub in your head, unable to understand why it throbs. Your pink eyes move to look at the note in your hand. You have 5 notes. Flowey said the notes have evil magic. Should you get rid of them? Absolutely not. No. Hold on to the notes. Discard them, dear. I mean it, Twinkle. Let go of those things. You don't need them. But I need them though. I can't just get rid of them. No, I have to hold on to them. Uh-oh. Well, that's a lot of text. Darling. Get rid of them. What if I... Oh, you don't get a choice. That's not... I do get a choice. I'm an independent woman. I can choose what I want to choose, Gaster. I am in charge here. Do not scroll down. I just saw that pop up going up here. You shove it in your pocket. You're keeping... Twinkle! Since when did you get fourth wall breaking powers? No! Twinkle, don't you dare click it! Twinkle! What? No! I'm keeping them! They're mine! I found the first square with my magic detector moth. Oh, Twinkle! Oh, come on, what's the worst thing that can happen me having them? You are filled with a sense of wisdom. You force yourself to start to walk away and shake your head to clear your thoughts. The calming feeling in your head dissipates. Carry on. At the end of the path there is a tall, wide building. The path goes past this building, but you feel compelled to stop outside of it. It's clinical. Whoa, it's the lab! Yes, at last! And then I'll be able to take those wretched notes off of you. No, they're mine! My paper! I found them first. They're mine. Besides, who knows? Maybe I need them for something else. Its clinical white walls reflect much of the light cast from the magma pools below. There's a large sign with big black letters that reads laboratory above the only door. You look at this place, fills you with a sense of longing. This is a spot, isn't it? This is where you were meant to be. I meant to come here, yeah. Enter the lab. Crispy, cold, stale air greets you. You enter a long, white corridor with grey tiles. There are monitors set up along the left wall, but otherwise than that is mostly empty. Oh god, I'm freaking idiot. A wave of dizziness, exhaustion presses upon you. You raise a hand to clutch at your head, and you're usually tired. It's as if everything you've done so far has finally taken its toll on you. Your knees are weak and you sway on your feet. It's you! Oh god, is this Zendai? Oh yeah, because Zendai is going to be in the lab because she and Alphys have swapped around, and I don't need to worry about getting PTSD from her. Right, I'm going to have a drink, because this is where things are going to get interesting. Because if she's up here, where's Gaster? Is Gaster like further down in the lab? Am I going to like run into him? Trust me, my dear, I'll find you. I already know you're here. You look up sharply at the excited voice. A monster enters the room on the opposite end. She has deep blue skin, big golden eyes, and vivid red hair swept up in a bun. With the bags covering half of her face, she wears a black shirt with dark pants and a white lab coat over the top. Why is she excited? The monster looks at you with a plain gratitude. You're the monster who saved Alphys. Of course. She's like, you saved my darling Alphys. When the monster reaches you, she smiles. I'm Dr. Ndai, she says. I'm one of the lead scientists. I saw what you did from the security system. I didn't think you'd stop here. But I'm really glad you did. I wanted to thank you. Your cheeks warm. You didn't save Alphys for the sake of gratitude. You did what anyone would do. And Dr. Ndai rubs the back of her neck. Even so, I really wanted to thank you. Another wave of fatigue hits you. Black dots dot your vision. Your body goes weak. Human! Everything fades to darkness. Oh, shit. Oh, my darling. Oh, hi. Hi, sweetie. Oh, God. I think he found me. Oh, shit. When you awaken, you're on a cold tile. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think he found me. I think I passed out, either because he suddenly came into the area and I passed out, or I just genuinely passed out, and then what happened was probably Dr. Ndai put me up somewhere and then went to go tell Gaster that I passed out, and then that's how I ended up here. When you awaken, you're on a cold tile floor. It's completely dark and the only light you have comes from your mouth that softly glows mint green. Every part of your body aches from your fingertips to your toes. Turning your head makes your neck sore. You slowly sit up. Your abdomen feels oddly warm. You pat your sweater pocket. The notes are burning. You pull them out. Everything that has previously written has been burnt out. Strained glyphs glow. Oh god, a sickly blue on the paper. Suddenly the notes combust. They burst into violet flames and turn to ash in your hands. The fire didn't hurt you either. It was never meant to. Oh, the scarf protected you. You brush off the ashes. Where are you anyway? Sure, it's a strange place. Wait. Why did that happen? It reacted to something. Why did it burn? Why did it burn up? Why? Why did it do that now? Paper. Ooh! Question, Dark Pals. Was the notes helping Dr. Gaster lure people too in some sense? Or is it because now we're closer to Gaster, he caused it to burn up? I want to know why that burned up. I need to know. I need more. Wait, you feel a tingle in the back of your head. A tantalizing echo of something you've come to know. Something you've come to adore. Oh, Jesus Christ, my freaking character's going walks. Hey, hold on, stop going sapient again. Where are you waddling to? You start to walk forward. You're near blind in the darkness, but you know where to go. You can feel the call in the depths of your soul. Your hand finds the doorknob. But the moment you touch the doorknob, you feel something inside of you shift. A clicking sound is heard and the door swings open. You step inside. Oh God, where is he? Oh God, he's in here somewhere, isn't he? My soul is being called to him. It's a long, narrow room. There are machines that release steam when you enter the room. It's completely dark except for one thing at the very far end. There's a device with a massive glass cylinder filled with mint green light that faintly glows. In the center of the cylinder you see... It's in the shape of a white teardrop. Okay, what's that? This is him, the voice, the soul that was called out so earnest to you. You also reach the container. Blue and orange dots of light appear on either side of the container, but you ignore them. Massive dragon-like skulls emerge. Hello there, Gaster Blasters. You look very cute today. How are you doing? Good to know. I don't mean any harm. Wait, can I keep them? Do I get to keep those? Why are they there? Are they guarding the thing? I think they're guarding it. Massive dragon-like skulls emerge from the shadows to watch you approach. They hover in the air, their eyelids glowing ominously in the darkness. One opens its mouth and lets out a slow steam of hot breath. It smells like mint. They won't hurt you. They could never approach. You found me. You found him. You reach a hand out to touch the glass. Warmth swells inside you, a sense of comfort and ease so pure and sweet it brings tears to your eyes. You press your forehead against the glass and the soul fragment mirrors you. It pushes earnestly against the glass. So close, so close. Wait, did Gaster fracture? Did he shatter? And he's been in this thing this whole time calling to us? Or this was a part of him? What the hell? The dragon skulls circle the both of you, watching with sharp attention. He's scarcely a finger width away from you now. My other half is not here right now. If you wait, I will make myself whole for you. You're kidding? But I've been waiting this whole freaking time for you. And someone tells me my character doesn't... Yeah, I didn't think my character wants to wait. No, you don't want to wait. You've waited long enough. Your fingers curl against the glass. It's thin. You can tell he never intended to be a way to protect or defend his soul. It has to be thin. It has to be easily broken for a quick escape if need be. You're not sure how to explain how you know this. Perhaps it's from the same way you now understand his language. His magic has touched you in a permanent way, and a sprinkle of his knowledge echoes in your mind. Yeah, that's the thing. I had a feeling, see, somehow he affected us because our insignia at the start in Chapter 1, is that how it lit up, Dark Petals? Is that when we first got touched by him? Like, somehow his magic went into us. It's to do with, like, when we powered back up mysteriously. I know that it could have been, like, the stuff, but for some reason, something involving us. Do we have a part of him in us? No, you don't want to wait. My heart, please. But you're right there. Do I have to? No, you summon the stick from the shadow. Oh my god, finally the stick is relevant. The stick has a purpose. Oh my god, we're gonna use it to break the glass. Yeah, but you're also not listening to me, my love. Yeah, but because I don't want to wait anymore, apparently. My character's just that impulsive. She's like, no, screw you. If I want to cuddle you, I want to cuddle you. If I want to hug you, I want to. And if I want to kiss you, I want to kiss you. You don't get to say in the matter of when I get to be affectionate. I get to choose when I get to be affectionate. You summon the stick from the shadow. The piece inside shivers and moves away from you. Oh, he's afraid. Is he afraid that I'm going to hurt him? I'm not going to hurt him. You jam the stick straight through the glass. It crumbles like paper, and the glass was designed to shine in a way that it wouldn't cut the soul inside. The mint green liquid flows out, and your chest burns as your soul presents itself to your soulmate. Wait, I'm supposed to be annoyed at you, but this is so freaking cute, because it's like your soulmate. You know this is your soulmate. That's who that is. Oh, that's so freaking cute! And also terrifying, but cute! I have so many questions. Your entire body shudders as the soul piece presses against yours. With each inhale, you feel fuller, warmer, happier. Oh, is it gonna go into our soul for now? Your toes tingle and curl, a shiver of comforting pleasure shoots up your spine, and you're enveloped in a magic that caresses you with gentle love and plain adoration. He was the missing piece of the puzzle of your life, and he has finally been found. Arms made to hold you manifest around you, a head meant to nuzzle you pressed against the top of your head. He's significantly taller than you, which comes to as no surprise. You turn your head to look at him. Only you can see him. Only you can touch him. Only you can hear him. He exists beside your soul with no body of his own. You freaking shattered, didn't you, you dumbass? Yet, he is a lean skeleton with a long head and cracks in his skull. In the current state of limbo, he has no color, so you can only see him in black and white. He wears a sweater over a turtleneck and a long white lab coat. He holds you close and smiles at you. Hello, my heart. You beam at him brightly. You enthusiastically greet him. It's adorable how impatient you are. Oh my god, I got him right! But of course, I can't stay mad at you. It's kind of very cute how impulsive you can be. I should have realized that I couldn't keep you from me that long. You shrug, slightly abashed. You look at the destroyed caps and ask if that will cause problems for him later. Not especially, he says. The whole purpose of it was to find you, or a soul like yours, and bring it here. You're here, therefore its purpose is no longer necessary. Huh? The barrier, he explains. It needs a specific soul type to breach it. Like a specific soul trait? No, he says. He cups his face between two cold hands. Do you really want the specifics there? All that matters is that you are enough. You can break the barrier. Your soul can, he confirmed. Question. Will this result in me getting... No, he wouldn't want me to get hurt, would he? No, because he's really obsessed with me. How? Well, he says, I've created a device to harness the power of soul. If you put your soul inside, won't that kill me? He frowns. Kill you? No. Your body will be destroyed, certainly, but I can always put your soul in a new body. No, thank you. But dearest, no. He smiles. Very well, the device is made to be used by monsters giving your soul. Perhaps that alone will suffice to destroy the barrier. It certainly wouldn't hurt to try. He idly twirls a strand of your hair on his fingers. How can I say no? He asks with a gentle mirth. I will insist that you don't destroy the barrier without me having something prepared beforehand in case things go awry. Fair enough. Wow, my character is really that obsessed with him. She finds him so freaking hot that she's just like going slightly along with it. He smiles at you. Now I do believe proper introductions are in order. How do you do, my dear? I am Dr. Wingerdings Gaster, the lead scientist and evidently your soulmate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. You know what? Forget it. Go in for the kiss. Who gives a shit? Kiss! It's cold. His form is a projection from his soul. It's not a true body, but it feels real enough. And that's all that matters. He chuckles from your kisses and sweetly returns the gesture. Impatient little imp. He pulls away to kiss your nose. You beam. When I create this device, I never imagined it would attract my soulmate, he says, deeply amused. Fate has a funny sense of humor. You glance at the device behind him. This is your chance to get answers. So, he created this to try and find the soul needed for the barrier, but along the way he accidentally ended up attracting his soulmate, and that's why the pull was so strong, because I could MC, our main character, okay, I could hear him, and that apparently made the pull more stronger, so that's why my soul started craving him, and that's why I kind of didn't give a shit about anything else going on around me. That is so freaking cute. And somehow he knew straight away that it was a soulmate. He knew from the pull that that's who we were, and that's why he so wanted us to come. Because not only were we his soulmate, but we also had the soul trait he really needed. Aww. That's so freaking cute. Ah, I can't. Help. Help. So freaking cute. I'm dying. Darkpetals, how could you? This is so freaking cute. See? Coming to find me wasn't all bad, now was it? Did you have to be super creepy about it? Well, I didn't want you leaving me. I love you. You can't leave me. I won't let you. Right, got it. No leaving you. Understood. Also, the music is so freaking creepy. You glance at the device behind him. There's a chance to get answers. How does it work? It's an amplification of a basic aura, he says. At your puzzled expression, he continues. I was friends with a monster whose voice can be used to enthrall others. When she passed, she gave me permission to take her dust and use it in my experiments. Oh, is he talking about Chiron? Ah! Is he talking about Chiron or Chiron's sister? The magic is mimic of hers, amplified by souls previously collected. Unfortunately, the only way to control it is through soul power. I don't trust anyone else to safely and correctly use it, so I split my soul and kept a portion of it there, he explains. The other half is with my body. You split your soul willingly? What is wrong with you and your sciencey stuff? My god. Why did he make it? The barrier cannot be broken without a very specific power provided by a unique soul. I made this source to try and find that soul. Okay, this makes sense. Who else knows about it? I'm assuming Papyrus does. Not many, he meant. Her Majesty is the only other one who knows the full details. My brothers are aware that I've split my soul, but I haven't fully explained everything to them. He pauses and he beams with pride. Although I'm sure Papyrus has figured it out. He's always been clever that way. Oh, he loves his brothers. Is he why you woke up down here? Whatever do you mean, my heart? You explained that when you passed out at the lab entrance, but when you woke up you were on this floor. He frowns. Certainly not. I had no intention of you finding this place. Not that I'm not happy that you're here. I simply expected my other half to find you first. I have no way of communicating with the others outside this room, unless they're under my influence. He shrugs. Even that is limited. Your brows frown. Can you tell me anything more about how you ended up here, he asks. You explain the notes. His eye sockets narrow. I have an idea. When you're ready to leave, there's a room you should go to. We'll get our answers there, I bet. Oh my god! Oh my god, did one of the freaking... Was it the Archmage? Did the Archmage put an evil spell on it? Oh! Question! I have questions. Can the Archmage and them actually get out of the barrier, or do we actually necessarily need all the souls to get... Oh yeah, we do. Wait, does that mean someone's alive? Shit. Is one of the mages alive? Well, I bet you one of the mages is alive, and they put a spell on the paper to lure somebody else there, so that when they come down there, maybe, to teleport them to where he is? Or to bring them, like, to the mage. Well, I'm assuming why am I assuming genders with the mages? There might have been female mages. Either way, is it possible that maybe one of the mages put an evil enchantment on it to bring a soul to them? So that way then they could kill that person and get the soul, so that way they could break through the barrier to get out? Because regardless, no, that doesn't make sense, does it? Wait. Why? Why would they need... No, never mind. That sounds stupid. I don't even know if that makes any sense. But why do I feel like maybe a mage did it? But why would a mage want to put an evil spell on the paper? Also, no, they're dead. Doesn't make any sense. Ah, I can't figure out this evil spell on the paper has been bothering me for freaking episodes. Ah. Oh, it's all right, my dear. We'll eventually get to the bottom of it. It's all right. You're so cute. I have an idea, and when you're ready to leave, there's a room you should go to. We'll get our answers there, I bet. He glances at the floating skulls. Be sure to tell these fellows to go with you. Keep them outside the room. You nod. Huh? Why do I need to take them with me? Is there a danger? What is in a room? Wait. Is there something that's going to try and attack me? Oh, god damn it. What is it? Why do I need Gaster blaster bodyguards? Oh god, I'm scared. What are the dragon skulls? My blasters, he explained. I summoned them to protect this room. He smiles at you. Now they'll protect you. Aww. You have no more questions for him. Then let us be on our way, my heart, he says. Together the two of you enter the hallway and the blasters slowly float behind you. There are 5 doors in the hallway. One is at the very far end and you think it leads the way out, but it's locked. Wingedings wants you to visit the 4th door last, when you're ready to leave. Okay, well... Enter the first door? You enter the first door and you feel around the room for a light switch, but all you feel is a smooth plastic. You think you find a bump under the smooth plastic, so you press it. The room brightens. The entire room has been wrapped in plastic wrap. Wingeding squawks. My office! What happened? That is what Oh, the orny brat. Dear, would you mind walking carefully to the desk in the back? You walk very slowly and carefully into the office. The floor is difficult to walk on as the plastic wrap sticks to your bare feet. Your feet have stepped into something sticky. You cringe. What's wrong, dear? You ask Wingedings to explain. The floor is sticky. Likely honey, he says. I kept wet wipes in the desk on the left. You can tear the plastic apart to get to it. Oh, so Papyrus was in here. The desk is massive, but you can't see how much detail since it's covered in a thick layer of plastic wrap. Taped to one of the monitors is a big yellow note that reads, "This gets unwrapped after you've taken 3 days of rest." Oh my god. Papyrus! Cheeky brat, mutters Wingedings. As you give him a questioning look and he sighs. Papyrus, my youngest. He and Sans like to interfere when they feel they've worked for too long. Oh god, it's another freaking workaholic. As long as you don't have an accident like the Underfell one, we're fine. What happened with him? Don't ask. Oh my god. Wingedings frown. Silence will bodily track me home, but Papyrus is more annoying. Oh, the brothers that you love to hate, but you love them only, you know? Wingedings points to the drawer on the right. Tear the wrap off there. The wipes are inside, my dear. You do this with considerable effort. Papyrus wrapped everything tight. You open the drawer to find it filled with notebooks, with stacks of used papers. You pull out the wet wipes at the back to wipe the honey off your feet. You also pull out the stacks of line paper, curious about them. Oh, those, goes Wingedings. Part of the notes are written in strange language, but oddly enough, you read it without issues. It must be one of the brief benefits of being directly attached to Wingeding's souls, and you understand his code. Read one. The top note has a lot of hearts drawn in it. If you aren't home in time for dinner, I will drag you home. With love, Sans. Oh my god, Blue! Blue, my boy! Mother's hosting a family eating competition next week. Winner gets the wild clover med. Either convince Sans to join with me or I'm signing you up. I will talk to Sans. Already signed you up. I get indigestion easily. I know. I'll be out of work while I recover, Poppy. Please remove me. I'm aware of your issues. Too late. Sorry. Oh my god, Papyrus, you little shit. I love you. I'm sorry. Would feel more genuine without the smiley. Sorry. You're a brat. Love you. I love you too, brat. Oh, so freaking cute. Ah. Can we spar? When? This weekend. No cracks. All healed up. Ha! Okay, we can spar again. Oh my god, so he sometimes gets hurt on accident. Why are you not picking up your phone? I broke it. And then fix it. Too busy. Then give it to me and I'll get it fixed. Too busy. You're not just leaving it besides the note. I will grab it when I bring you lunch again. Too busy. The rest of the note is a doodle of a frowning Sam with comically large eyebrows pointed to make him look mad. Oh, poor baby. Sam said your phone was broke. It is. Where is it? I don't know. Then I'll get you a new one. Thank you, but not necessary. Why? I find them irritating. Correction, you find being interrupted irritating. This isn't the time. The only reason you're being interrupted is because you're hyper-fixated and forgot to eat and sleep. Sad face. But science! But science is no reason not to take care of yourself! My god! I know, bro. Sad face. I don't want another phone. Sad face. It's either a new phone or we hide alarms throughout the lab. I don't like either of those options. Papyrus draws a thumbs up. Sucks for you, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so adorable. Oh my god, they went through with the alarms. Remove them. Remove what? Remove the alarm. What alarms? Remove their alarm. No clue what you're talking about. Yeah, maybe you're experiencing an auditory hallucination. You should come home and rest. Don't get rid of every alarm in my lab or by your stars, I will make you both rue the day you crossed me. Rose seems kind of rude. Yes, I think someone is grumpy. Make the ringing stop. Sans a picture of his head frowning with question marks around it. Papyrus do the same thing beside it. Help! I cannot even help. I despise you both. Sans and Papyrus drew broken hearts beneath him. Please make the alarms go away. I promise I will come home. Promise. Pinky promise. Super promise. You could just come home instead of hiding in the lab when we come to visit. Yeah, if you insist you're gonna come home anyway, might as well come home now, right, Smite? Please stop being clever. Get rid of the alarms, please. Papyrus drew a thumbs up. You did not get rid of the alarm. It was a thumbs up of acknowledgement, non-agreement. Oh my god, it's Papyrus. Oh my god. Oh, that was a clever bit. That was a smart comeback. Oh my god. Can we have... Oh god, oh my god. I can't even. Oh my god. If someone brings me the new muffins that Grillby made, I will come home. Deal. Did he? Did he come home though? Vote Fair is next week in the city. That time we'll be already. Okay, I'll try to keep an eye open. A open day in my schedule. Saw a flyer for special honey. Special honey. The bees pollinate on excessive flowers. On exclusive flowers. Oh? Only a dozen a jar. Oh, what time? Day. Wait, he likes honey too? First day star of the fair. Camp out? I think we'll need to. Pop, no? No. The flyers were only available in the city, and he's been binge watching the new drama for the past week. Okay. Anything you want to watch while we wait? Cooking show, of course. Whatever you want. Aww. That's so freaking cute. Whomever changed my password better change it back. Get some rest. I have a deadline to submit my report to Queen Toriel. Change it back now. I will rest. Once done, it's back. Thank you. Sound me by sleeping when I get home, or I'll change every sound effect on the computer to a fart sound. I'll be home tomorrow night, sad face. Oh my god, Papyrus, you're brutal. Ugh, my god. So brutal, but so freaking cute. We're on number 11. What is happening here? Heart? Heart? Sleep? No. Aw. No. Heart? No. Huh? Oh my god, the shenanigans of these two. I cannot even. Oh god. Papyrus has been sleeping a lot. More than usual. A lot more. He slept 20 hours yesterday. Any other symptoms of hopelessness? No color change on his soul yet. I'll keep my schedule for a week. Start packing his bags. We'll go camping once I get home. Sans Doodle's smiling and giving 2 thumbs up. Okay, so something was wrong with Papyrus here. He was starting to get hopeless. Oh dear. This isn't a note, it's a picture. It's the 3 of them in Snowden Forest around a campfire roasting marshmallows. They're all smiling into the camera. Aw, that's so cute. So they were taking care of each other, but then something happened to Papyrus. So they all agreed then to go camping to cheer him up. Oh my god, it was so freaking cute. Oh my god, so adorable. I cannot even. I love when the brothers interact, regardless of which game it is. Oh, they're so freaking adorable. I cannot even. My heart. You're done reading the notes. Why do you communicate with notes? I'm not someone who's easy to get a hold of, he says. The lab is massive, could easily fit a dozen towns inside. The only place I constantly go to is my office. You remark during his things that he really loves his brothers. Of course I do, he says. I raised them after our father dusted. There is nothing in the world more important to me than their well-being. He wraps his arms around you as he hugs you from behind. That's a special privilege you now share with them. Does that mean you can bully him into getting rest too? Yes. You beam. You're excited to leave notes too. Stars above. I can only imagine how persuasive my own soulmate would be. He sighs. Wouldn't he want to come home to you? You drive a hard bargain, my dear. Alternative proposition. I put a bed in my office and you can sleep here. Oh my god! No! Character, don't say absolutely not! I mean, yeah. That's pretty bad, but at least then you'd be able to easily drag him over to a bed whenever you want. Literally just spin the chair around, grab him, and yank him off of it. Absolutely not. Damn. But points for trying there, Wingerdings. Points for trying. Okay, we're going to want you to visit the last door. We're going to enter the 3rd door. You enter the door. You don't need to feel around for a light switch. The room is bright enough on its own. It's a large room of cells. On each shelf is a glass canister containing a glowing soul. The souls come in a variety of colors, and there's even some with dual tones. The light they produce is more than enough to fully illuminate the room, although it's significantly duller than yours. How is this possible? Magic, says Wingerdings. Specifically static magic and absent of time. What? Souls can't shatter if time doesn't affect them, says Wingerdings. How? Wait. Can he manipulate time? Yes and no, says Wingerdings. I simply recreate an absence of time. No movement or matter in any way possible. He smiles at you. I took a brief starter and amplified it to work on a quantum level. Wow. Impressed by me, darling? It would be impossible not to be at this point. He gives you a proud look. I'm a genius. Was this for what? Why is he collecting souls? For my project, he says. I have many souls. And souls are valuable material to work with. Does it hurt them? They're dead, dear. They may not be shattered, but I assure you, there's no life to them. How does he know? He squints. You can see for yourself at a later date, my dear. I would be happy to replicate one of my experiments. It'd be easier to accept that way. Oh. You quietly walk around the shelf and suck in a sharp breath. Why did I suck in a sharp breath? Why? The souls on the shelves are mutilated. Someone took a spool and someone plucked the souls apart and weaved them into thread. Some of the souls are completely woven into thread and some sit partially attached to a spool. There's a variety of colours and whomever, well, likely Wingerdings, did this mix and match soul traits as well. You stare at soul threads. Here's an eyebrow at Wingerdings. I was originally hoping to weave souls together to artificially create the ideal soul to break the barrier, explains. Originally? Well, I have an excess of certain souls, so I dabbled in a few other projects. Such as? Wheeling looks madly embarrassed. Don't laugh. Are you familiar with the story of Dr. Frankenstein? Oh my god. No. Oh no. Oh Oh my god, really? Where a scientist tries to create a creation into life? Yes, I wanted to see if I could do that myself, he says. It's not been entirely successful, he says. But soul thread is the best way to heal a soul and a monster. Kindness, patience, trust, and loyalty will heal nearly any injury within a day. Any injury? Any injury that does not result in immediate dusting? Yes, confirms Wingedings. Even old limbs can be sewn back on and melded together. Wait, does this mean he could technically take off my legs and fix me fine? Oh my god, does that mean he could easily... Wait! Does he cut you up? Oh god, does he... My little marionette, my puppet. Oh no, he doesn't, does he? I don't even want to put it into words. Oh my god, does he? Oh no. Oh no. You know what? I need a drink. Let's just go with a drink. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Even old limbs can be sewn back on and melded without issue. Souls on the verge of hopelessness can be wrapped in kindness and restored overnight. Wingedings looks proudly at his collection. I haven't been given authority to test monster souls, but I expect the result would be the same. I'm assuming he's doing that because of papyrus. Wow. I also started using it for inanimate objects, he says, his smile. I could knit you a sweater if you'd like. Wingedings beams at the thought look on your face. Yes, we can wear matching ones. Oh my god, yes. Go through the thing. The door is heavy. It takes considerable effort to push it open, and the moment you do, you smell formaldehyde. Oh god, why do we smell formaldehyde? Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Of course. You're taken back to earlier science class, being forced to dissect small animals. I never had to do that in school, so I'm really glad I was spared that. Your nose crinkles in disdain. You step further in, goosebumps dot your arms from the sharp drop in temperature. The magic itself can't keep you warm in here for some reason. You feel around the wall by the door for a light switch. You flick it on. The room brightens as a glaring white light turns on. Each of the lights are positioned to focus on a single wide metal tab. Autopsy table. There's an autopsy table. Oh, freaking great. Fantastic. Just what we need. This room is tiled with several drains in the floor. There are metal benches and shelves against the far right wall, each of them lined with sharp, glistening tools. Oh, great, we're in a mortuary at this rate. Oh my god. The mad science lab has begun. On the opposite wall, there are several shelves filled to the brim with colourful liquids that glow ominously. Each of them liquids are named things like kindness, justice, determination, and so on. At the very back of the wall is a huge metal door, and a desk beside it. There's a computer on the desk with dual monitors beside. The monitor are thin metallic devices. You found in the jar. Are they used similar to soul threads? Hums Wingedings, neither confirming nor denying it. As you stare at the jars, you absentmindedly wonder what it's like to be healed by another soul. Wingedings gives you an odd look. What do you think you drank after you fight with Sans? Green for kindness, right? Oh god, you gasp in horror! I just drank someone's soul. Oh, holy shit. You gasp in horror. Wingedings laugh. I kid. No. The jars are salvaged souls after a failed extraction. If I can't get the status to work in the process, the souls will crack, and I can't use cracked souls, so it's better to liquefy them. Wingedings looks at the jar with a thoughtful expression. I haven't done much with them yet. Some years ago, we tried infusing them with different things, but the reaction was lackluster. Different things? Cadavers, rats, flowers, meat, chicken eggs. Wingedings lists off. The cadavers melted, the rats exploded, the flowers wilted, the meat expired, and the chicken eggs exploded as well. Ew. Yes, the cleanup was not ideal, agrees Wingedings. Further testing has been put on hold. We might revisit later, he shrugs. Also might not. He wins. You nod to the door at the back. What's behind that door? Cadavers, he says. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. He says, organic material that needs to be kept chilled. Wingeding tilts his head. Some of my successful puppets, I would advise against trying to enter it without my physical body, dear. The entire thing is placed under a status spell to keep anything from further decaying, so you could end up stuck. Wingeding's eyes crinkle as his smile widens. Speaking of my puppets, I've gotten very good at creating parts that are resilient, he murmurs. It'd be so easy to make parts for you, my dear. Parts? What do you mean, parts? What? As flattering as it is, no thank you. I'd rather stay whole. What, like a new leg or something? Anything, he says. They won't age. Timeless. Ethereal. Oh yeah, because I age, don't I? Whereas he doesn't. No thank you. If you change your mind. No thank you. If you insist. You very much do. He sighs, his scales trails off to your legs. Well, I suppose so long as you don't use those paws to run away from me, I won't complain. Oh god! He really is gonna cut off my legs! But of course I told you, no running away from me, and nothing will happen. Oh my god, there's gonna be an ending where he cuts off my legs. Oh my god, this reminds me of like Mad Father. Anybody besides me remember like Mad Father and one of like, the endings where the little girl tries to run away? It's Mad Father, right? Where he lops off the legs. Or is that in like the witches one? Either way, one of them, they lopped off the legs. Oh my god. You let out a slow breath. You couldn't run from him if you wanted to. He's your soulmate. You love him. Craziness and all. He rubs your cheek with his. Oh, I do so adore you, my dear. With all my heart and soul. I promise I'll always do my best to keep you safe beside me. Right, got it. No running from him or he will freaking, like, mess up my legs. Got it. You know. Oh, God. It's so freaking creepy. He's, like, so obsessed with it. He's like, yeah, but if you run. Now I'm scared, like, if we get too far of him, he probably won't even let me go off to, like, the city by myself. Oh, my God. You enter the hallway. Go to the fourth freaking door. This room is pitch black. Oh god. Welcome, hisses an unfamiliar voice from the shadows. You look around with wide eyes, but you see nothing new. That is an aggravating voice, comments Wingerdings. It's okay, I'm human too, the voice says. My body is indisposed. I'm using what little magic I have to talk to you. Magic? Is this person a maid? Why are you alive? Oh no! Why is it Archmage Theon? Feck off! I don't want you! Go away! Why are you here? Go away, you... Friggin... I don't like you. The notes. Yes. My apprentice will have those blind in our final battle. She used the loss of her magic to try and send them to the tower. She did not succeed. I'm grateful that you found them nonetheless. Oh god! Wait, so it was a girl? Shame on me. There's a long pause. I need your help, please. I'm trapped. Feck you. You glance over at Wingerdings. He shrugs. How can I help you? I'm in a cage here. Free me, and I'll get us both home. I don't want to go with you. You slimy bugger. It's too dark to see, even with the glow of your marking. Maybe you can use another light? Your soul is very bright. No! Don't show him your soul! No! You stupid freaking idiots! Because remember they said in the note that Wingerdings is not allowed to find that soul he's looking for. If he knows what Wingerdings is after, if he knows what soul trait that freaking Wingerdings wants, he's gonna try and kill us. No! No, you idiot! Don't show it to the stupid one! This is what happens when you become sentient! Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe he doesn't know what soul trait Wingerdings is looking for. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and you think to that burning sensation, the first time your soul presented itself. You remember the glow, the warmth, the delight you felt upon seeing it. The room is illuminated in the mint green glow, and your soul breathes pleasantly in your hands as it presents itself. Utterly beautiful, murmurs Wingerdings. I could look at it all day. Your cheek warms from the compliment. Through the corner of your eye, you can see Wingerdings looking at you with a plain adoration. You move further into him and you notice stairs ahead of you. It's a long flight down. At the bottom of the stairs, the room empties out into a massive area. There are dozens of empty cages, and the floor is covered in tiles with drains. Most of the cages are empty. Most. Oh god. You can see one large cage in the center of the room, and inside is a fleshy, pulsing sack of something. Dozens of eyes look at you, arms and legs just out from the odd angles from the thing. It produces a sickening, sweet, foul odor like rotting meat or corpses. Is that what's talking? Is that what's talking? Hello, the thing whispers to you. 3 mouths form sideways on it. You, that soul. The eyes are glued to your soul. What happened to the Archmage? I don't freaking know. Oh my god. Ugh. Mistake, it moans. The magic backfired. Tired. Tried to mass teleport home. Stupid skeleton stopped it. Everything came undone. We are dying. This was the only way. What do you mean that was the only way? You became an amalgamation. You attacked people. Oh god, several hands grip the bar. I don't want that thing near me. Metal that hides our magic, he says. We cannot use much of it here. You fidget nervously, trying not to look between wingedings and the amalgamation of mages. Oh yeah, because he can't see wingedings, can he? He probably didn't even hear wingedings talking to him. Wingedings is only visible to you because his soul is pressed against yours. Your soulmate's expression is of mild interest, as if whatever the mage has mentioned means very little to him. Pretend I'm not here, he whispers. Oh god, really? Will you freaking kill it, though, if it tries to kill? Yeah, don't worry, I'm fine. As long as I got Gaster with me, I'm fine. Oh, I do love this chapter so far. You're like, very dependent on me protecting you. Well, this is romance starts. I'm hoping to God you're going to protect me. I don't want to deal with that. I don't like the mages. God, didn't I say something about if I find one alive? This is not what I meant, though. Why, he's a... I don't know what to feel right now. I feel very disturbed. It's hard to do when he's literally hugging you from behind and has his chin resting on top of your head. Oh, you do that a lot, don't you? Yes, you're so small and cuddly. I like holding you like this. But to try. You asked Dion if a voice brought him here, if he met the voice. Yes, cruel, vicious, awful thing. Wingedings hums his eye. He's like, oh, look at them talking about me. With only a touch, she pulls souls apart. Our magic most foul. There's nothing foul about it. Wingedings gripes. It's a learning technique, he squeezes you. I can teach it to you, my heart. It requires no magic to turn souls into thread, simply a defied touch. Oh my god, look at him. He's just so proud of himself right now. So he's like, look, I can impress my mate. I'll just show my little soulmate what I can do. She'll be so proud of me and not disturbed. He's so freaking cute. What does Dion think he's using the thread for? Something evil, says the mage. How could humans understand barbaric monsters? Right, I'm not helping you, sod you. Rude, goes Wingedings. Please free me, they say. Please. You hesitate. Wingedings has his magic imprisoned. The mage is imprisoned for a reason. You're okay to free him, love, he says. Really? Why am I allowed to free him? The right thing to do would be to let him out, and then if he attacks me, maybe then the blasters will kill him. Or kill them, and put them out of their freaking misery, and then I won't have to deal with them anymore. I hate this, because I have to decide now. It's the right thing to do. I've come all this way. The reason why Gaster likes me so much is because of the fact that I'm willing to help others. Regardless of, like, if I'm in danger. That I'm not selfish. And that's, like, something he found very attractive about myself. Because I did the same thing for Alphys when Alphys tried to kill me. Yes, I trust Wingedings more, but... okay. You look around the room. There are several levers on the opposite wall. The cage is open with each lever pulled. The Artemis Dion's cage swings open, and the amalgamation rolls out. Its flesh sticks to the tile floor. It starts to shake and then laughs. Freed! Freed! Freed at last! Movement! Magic! Magic is returning to me! Okay, he's totally a freaking evil supervillain. A reddish black aura starts to surround the amalgamation, increasing its size twofold. Thank you! Dion bellows. For your sacrifice! Oh, bloomin' neck. A bright light envelops your vision, momentarily blinding you. You blink and your vision clears away to see a pile of ash in front of you. One of the skulls had entered the room and it closed its mouth. Pity the experiment prematurely, but your safety and well-being take priority, says Wingedings. Are you okay, dearest? The skull floats over and starts to nudge you warmly, and you pet it. You tell Wingedings that you're okay, as you continue to pat the skull like you would a pet dog. Good, I hope you weren't too startled by the blaster. The blaster nestle. The nostril, it's so freaking cute. I cannot. My heart is so cute. Oh god. Blasters aside. That was awesome. I mean, I don't know what the right answer was. I really didn't. I know that I'm supposed to be staying here, you know, and show the goodness to every living creature, be it asshole or not. There's no need for that. You have me, after all. Are you rubbing me again? Yes. And now I'm hugging you. Oh, kitty. You know what? Just hug me. But you, that was pretty manipulative. Or it could at least be taken as such. Whatever do you mean? I was only protecting you from a danger you knew that was there. And you knew once it was out it might attack. I may or may not have known that, but at least you know that I'll always take care of you. So it's best to stay by my side at all times now, isn't it? Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Because it literally just shows and reflects. We get a choice to trust him fully. Or we get this situation where he says it's okay to let it out and we do. And then we're left in this predicament where he's not aware of Gaster being there. He goes to do something to us, and then Gaster immediately protects us and even makes it clear that it doesn't matter about the experiment so long as we're safe. We matter most. That will make us more, drawn to him. And that could be taken in many ways, because in a sense, it could also imply Stockholm Syndrome as well. A tiny bit. Because we're affected by his voice before. We're being constantly, pulled along by this. And he's very controlling. He doesn't want us out of his range. He needs to keep us within him at all times. If you notice, he's always touching. At all times. He's very huggy, very physically touching up in my space. Which is endearing. But also, we know for a fact that he will, most likely, cut off something or other off of me. Goodness knows. It's sweet. It can be taken as a very cute and sweet gesture, but at the same time, it's also very controlling and quite manipulative, though. But I don't know if I'm meant to interpret it as that, or if I'm meant to interpret it as being him, just showing that, oh, look, I'm always going to be there to protect you, even when you make a stupid decision that I approve of, that I'm going to let you make these decisions, I'm still going to have to be the one there to make sure nothing happens to you. So it's better if you stay with me, because obviously you're going to get in trouble if I don't keep an eye on you, and you matter so much to you, so much to me. You're my everything, you know? It kind of also gives me feelings of the Don Wingerding's route in Mafiafell, where he obviously watches you for some time and then notices you're danger prone and then becomes more involved trying to keep you out of that predicament. So, yeah. Oh god, does this make him my spirit animal? Because pretty much what happened there was, he's just oh right, you can make the decision. I will let you do this damn thing that I may or may not know, may or may not result in a pretty bad outcome. But it's just for you to learn that sometimes you need to trust in me, because it's the only option you have to stay safe, my love. Otherwise, well, accidents can happen, but don't worry. If an accident is going to happen, I'll make sure to remove it before it becomes a physical danger to you. After all, you want to always be with me, don't you? Forever and ever, no running away from me. So that's pretty much how I could interpret that. But again, I guess we'll have to see what happens next, won't we? So, yeah, because we're still going to realize he's still being very controlling. He's been controlling since chapter 1. This might also be part of that. That it may not be as, sweet and innocent as it seems. And as you can tell, I don't give a toss about Mage Dion's opinion. If Gaster did something to him, I lost any and all sympathy from them at all. Because even if they got dragged there by the voice by Gaster, I don't think Gaster would have ever done something to endanger his siblings like that. He loves them too much. How the mages reacted was their own decision. Mage Dion on them. That was their decision. And there was already some implying that they wanted to dust monsters. It was implied already in the notes before. So, you know, and we saw it. He's very malicious to monsters. He freaking hates monsters. He's disgusting towards them. So why should I give a toss about him or even give him a moment of my time? You're being very, very... Save it for the end. Let's find out what happens next. Of course. Nope, you're fine. Glad to hear. With that taken care of, why don't we head out now? He asked. I sense my other half approaching. He'll be so delighted to see you. Oh, he knows about you? No. Wingerdings laugh. We're operating as separate entities for decades. We'll refuse for you, don't worry. Wait, so half of his whole doesn't even know about you? Correct. I'm so eager to see my expression when he finds you. Oh my god, that's so weird. It's like a double Gaster's here. He says with great delight, that should be interesting. Wait, does this technically mean I could love on 2 Gasters at once finally? Twinkle! I'm sorry, my brain just went places. Well, if that's what you'd like, I'd be totally down for it. Though I might get a little jealous of myself. You Wingerdings exchange smiles. Want to tell my bosses to knock the door down? Wingerding coos. Well... Order the blaster to destroy the door. You move to stand in front of the door and the dragon's blasters float behind you. You point to the door. Unfortunately for you, the door swings open before you could give the order. Dr. Wingerding's Gaster enters the hallway. The other half of your soulmate is a mirror image of the one clinging to you, albeit this one has color. He has one blue and one orange eyelid in each eye. He wears long black pants and a purple shirt, the exact same shade as your sweater, with a mint green overshirt, exactly the same shade as your soul on top. Yeah, so this is why this sprite for this playthrough is this color, because I was told ahead of time that based on what your color of your shirt is and based on the color of your soul, his actual like clothes will match you, and that's why my one looks the way it does. He barks as soon as he sees you, visibly cringing in surprise, and you respond by no word. You bodily tackle into him and proceed to kiss his face. Why not all over? Forget the rest of the shit. Just kiss him. Who freaking cares? I don't care how he reacts. Just kiss him. You barrel into him with enough force to knock him to the ground. Oof! You then grip both sides of his face while he's still dazed and in shock and receives the plant's kisses over him. I never thought I'd be jealous of myself. I just meant that on the fly, muses the other Wingerdings. What an interesting sensation. Dr. Wingerding's Gaster splits beneath you and you manage to grip both sides of your face and pull you away. His eye sockets are wide as his eyelids have shrunk to near nothing. What? Who are you? His soulmate. I can tell that much, he says cheerfully. Introductions will be nice, though. Oh, you introduce yourself. He relaxes. Hello, dear. I'm Dr. Wingerding's Gaster. You know, you do? You already met his other half. You have? You have. How? It's a long story. I assure you I can make time to listen. Better suggestion, says Wingerdings as he moves to cling to you again. Let's simply refuse and we'll have my memories. And he'll have my memories. No explanation needed. You repeat the suggestion. You removed the other half of my soul from downstairs. Yes. I'll take it back. Thank you. He's like, wow. I am that impulsive. I don't give no shits what experiment you're doing. It's my way or no way, especially after what you said during friendship. Oh, but darling, it was the only way. I know what's best for you. What's best for us. And besides, as long as you don't run away, I won't have to do anything. You smile. You sit up, moving to straddle his lap instead so he can sit up as well. Oh my god, I'm straddling him. Oh my god. I need water. Where's my water? Oh my god. Let's see. You present your soul alongside Wingerding's soul. Dr. Wingerding's warily plucks the other half of his soul from you. You instantly feel colder, and the air is knocked out of you, leaving you winded and empty. The comfort and joy you previously felt has been forcibly removed. The wind has been knocked out of your sails. The high is ending, you felt you hollow, your soul to sag. Wingerding's soul refuses to gather with a sharp snap and a crack. Oh, he goes after a long moment. Oh, indeed. This changes things, he says. For the good? For the best, he reassures you with a smile. He places his hand on your waist. You must be exhausted, my heart. We have beds in the medical wing. Let's get you settled in, and I'll start revising my original plans to accommodate you. Accommodate you? You're strangely attached to your body. It's not that strange not to want to lose your body. So things should be adjusted as a precaution, he says. Rest here for some time. When ready, we can go to the barrier together. You smile at him. End chapter. Ah! I freaking... Thank God he's reconsidering about lopping off my freaking legs. At least he's taking into consideration my feelings that I don't want any of this, like, chopped off. Kinda want these attached at all times, you know? Kinda need these. Or all my limbs. Getting closer to the end, only a couple more chapters to go. Players romancing Wingerdings will have much different experience this chapter than the rest, but do not worry, the rest of the fellows will be back in the next chapter, each of them with their own scenes. Read the password. The password will be given to the players on Wingerdings' route in the next chapter. You will need this to access the computer and Wingerdings project logs to progress his Flowey's romance. I advise Flowey managers to keep it safe at the start of Hotland until you get the password. Okay. Special shout out and love and appreciation for Date Me Visual Novel and TwinklePhoenix. Hey! It's me! For their wonderful support and kindness while I was making this chapter. Both have made me very happy. This part will make the next chapter. He already loves you. Just, don't leave him. He's not the type to take that well. Your legs are in genuine danger. No. Oh, thank God! My legs aren't in genuine danger anymore. Oh, thank goodness. Woof. Woof. Wait. Question. Does that mean the rest of me is still safe, or do I need to be concerned? Because I kind of want these attached to me, too. Can I, like, clarify to him I want the rest of me attached? Can I leave my arms and, like, every other part of me intact, you know? Oh my God, Wingerdings. Well, we survived. And I met the mate, and I have, like, no freaking sympathy for him. I don't freaking care. He tried to kill me. I told you. Other humans are vile, aren't they? But now you and I are together, and that's all that matters. Just don't even think about leaving me. Yes, I got it. Understood. My sweet, precious soulmate. Now, let's take a look at the bad endings. Oh, do we have to? Do you get extra creepy? There's only one way to find out. Oh, God! Well, like Gaster said, time to take a look at the bad endings. And I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Oh my God. That was something. Oh my God. So there's two of them. There was two Wingerdings. Two Gasters. Oh my God. Oh my. Right then. Well, now off for the bad endings. Enjoy, everyone. See you at the end. Now, hold on to the notes. Get rid of them. No, you want to hold on to all the notes. Get rid of them. You don't get a choice. Yes, get rid of them. You discard a note. This is for the best, you hope, and you carry on. Path, there is a tall white building, and the path goes past this building, but you feel compelled to stop outside of it. Its clinical white walls reflect much of the light cast from the magma pools below. There's a large sign with the big black letters that reads laboratory above the only door. Looking at this place fills you with uneasy. You think it would be best to leave, and your gut tells you the entering lab would be bad. Very bad. Dare walk away from the lab. Twinkle! Oh, Christ. Go inside. Oh, God. Do not test me, Twinkle. Get your ass inside that freaking lab right now. Do not antagonize me any further. Move away from the lab. I did warn you, Twinkle. Now we do things my way. Oh, shit. Why are you laughing? Wingedings, what are you doing? You don't get to choose anymore. Oh, shit. No. Damn it. Your head is being split open and the pain throbs relentlessly and you grunt your teeth. Go inside. Okay, so we pass out. You cannot move. You cannot move. All you can do is open your eyes and stare around. You cannot wriggle your fingers, nor can you twitch your nose. There's a tile ceiling above you and you're laying on something cold and metallic. Suddenly a bright light blinds you. It brings a reflecting tear to your eyes. You move your pink eyes around, but you can't see anything past the light. A voice begins to hum. Oh God, is he operating on me? Oh God. White hands materialize in the air, detached from any limbs. Level straps are pulled over your body and bind you to the table. You cannot react, you cannot move, you cannot even shiver. Your heart thumps in your chest. A hand rests on your chest and once you feel a horrible burning sensation spread across your chest. Your soul is being forcibly pulled out of you. Why is everybody grippy, stoppy, touchy? Hands reach forward and grab it. Horror and disgust make you shiver as you feel appendages grip your entire essence, the accumulation of your being with cold indifference. Your captor continues to hum absent-mindedly, uncaring of your fear nor your discomfort. You are forced to watch as your soul is removed further and further away from you. You feel it struggle against the pull. Invisible wires tearing between it and you. Something snaps. Hello? Am I alive? Am I dead? You lose your breath. Your body goes limp. Oh God, I'm dead. Everything stops. You are... No. You are no? You are no more. Oh shit. The voice continues to hum. He literally killed me. He took out my soul. Also, can I just say, the freaking constant humming, it is so unnerving hearing this blooming humming in the background, just a I don't like it. That was about ending number 1. Now shall we try that again, my little puppet? Oh, do we have to? Of course we do, because I'm in charge. Love you, darling. Love you too. God, you scary. My heart, you were so close. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is show Flowey the notes. Tell him about the voice. And then we're going to say, no, hold on to the notes. And then when Gaster tells us to get rid of them, we're going to do it. We're going to do what he says. Discard them, dear. Yeah, here we go. Discard them, dear. Okay, so he's still... This is the lovely one. Yes, get rid of all the notes. You discard the notes. This is for the best, you hope, and you carry on. Okay. Looking in this place fills you with a sense of longing. This is the spot, isn't this? This is where you're meant to be. Enter the lab. Okay. Then we pass out. You cannot move, you cannot move. All you can do is open your eyes and stare around. You cannot wriggle your fingers, nor can you twitch your nose. There is a tiled ceiling above you. You're laying on something cold and metallic. Suddenly a bright light binds you. It brings reflecting tears to your eyes. Oh, I'm so sorry, my darling heart, speaks a soft, loving voice. You know this voice. It is the one from your dreams, the one who called you here. You move your pink eyes around. The light above you is pushed away. Under this light you can see a tall monster. He wears a purple turtleneck and a mint green sweater. Vest or top. His left eye socket is blue, and his right eye socket is orange. He has a crack down the left side of his face. Yeah. He reached out a pale hand to caress your face. Ah, truly a beauty. Your heart soars. It's really him. You want to move to him. You want to touch him. To nuzzle into his hand. But you cannot move. I see it in your eyes, my darling, he says with a smile, and he gently runs the back of his fingers against your cheek. Imagine my surprise. I return from my visit to the city and find you all curled up in asleep in Dr. Undy's office. What a pleasant surprise. He bends down and presses his lips to your forehead. I thought my soul was behaving oddly today, he says. To think my call brought you to me. I'll reabsorb the other half of my soul later. I'm curious what memories we already made. He frowned, his expression softened with pain and sympathy. I'm so sorry to do this to you. What are you going to do? He moves his hand down to your chest and places it over your heart. Excuse you? My own soulmate, he murmurs. Fate has a cruel sense of humor. To think I have to bother you for even a moment. I'm so sorry. You give him a look of confusion. What the frick are you planning? This will take some time, unfortunately, he says, but don't worry, I'll be careful. I promise to make this painless for you. Painless? You're so lovely, he says, moving his hands back up to caress your face. I'll do my best to preserve you without any scars. Preserve me? What are you talking about? What? He reaches underneath the table. Why do you have a saw blade? What are you doing with that? You cannot react. You cannot move. You cannot even shiver. Your heart thump. Why does he have a saw blade? You're getting goosebumps. You're getting goosebumps, my darling heart. Are you scared? Don't be. I'm very good. Oh, God help me. He moves his hand down, and you feel no resistance. Are you? No clothes. Wait. Why haven't I got clothes on? Who told you can remove my clothes? Fear, horror, terror. Everything is cold and horrible at once. He poses the blade at your ankles. We start from the bottom. I have to do this before I remove your soul. Your body will decay too rapidly without it. I'm sorry, my heart. I know they must be confusing for you. Don't you worry. You do realize I'll be dead, right? Oh my, no, never mind. The monster smiles at you. I'll take you apart and put you back together, he says. I'll build you a better body, one that won't age or feel any pain. Oh my God, this is like Mad Father, like when he turns the girl into a doll. Oh my God. You feel pressure against your... Oh my God, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Your heart... Oh God, you hear skin splitting, muscle tearing, and bone... Ah! You cannot even scream. Oh my God. Do you really need your legs? We'll save them, just in case. Oh my God. But oh God, he turns his head to look at you again, eyelids shining with deranged affection. But you wouldn't want them, would you? You're my darling, my heart, my marionette. He smiles right at you. Why would you do anything without me? Oh my God. You try to struggle. Oh my God. I knew he was bad. I didn't think it was this well. I mean, there was a part of me that knew he was going to be this bad, but wow. He starts to hum. Your efforts are in vain. You cannot move, you cannot speak, you cannot make any decisions. Forever, you are a marionette. Bad ending. And he is your puppeteer. You wish you had died. Oh my God, so that's what happens to you when he gets a hold of you in the lab. That's what happened to you. That's why you said you wish you died. Okay, darkpetal16, if you're watching this, you know now if I go back to the previous chapter and I let Alphys die, would this change what bad ending I get in this chapter? Or would it still be the same? Just like curiosity, does that affect the is there like another bad ending that I can trigger via because there were two things I could do in that chapter: get rid of the notes and then not save not save Alphys. Damn, that was creepy. Oh God, I loved it though, but that was so creepy. It so suits him though. Gosh darn it! Wow. Oh God. And there was like two different ways. This one, he was showing like that devotion and crazy side to him. So yeah, there's the two different interpretations. You've got one where obviously he doesn't have affection for you, and then you've got this one where he does have the affection for you, and it made it creepier. Oh my god. Well, what do you think? I think I should never ever upset you, and just never run away from you. Not that I could. Can you carry me? Of course. Remember, always stay on his good side or he could bloody chop off your limbs. Oh god. Oh lord. That was something. Oh god. Well then, that was all for Gaster's chapter. Now to respond to comments. Oh god. Now, of course, it's time to tackle the comment section other than a few of the videos I posted recently. Starting with this one. This, of course, is if Slumbertale Grubby's around. I'm going to read your guys' comments and respond to them. So, we're going to first need our filet man of the hour. Absolutely not Twinkle. What? It's a video. This is the comment section for the Slumbertale video. Why wouldn't I bring him along? Absolutely not. Be gone, Grubby. Hey! Twinkle, stop it. But I want him here. No. I know someone you can't get rid of. Oh, really? And who's that? Ta-da! Of course you bring my brother involved. Oh, come on, look at him. The community voted for my version that I made. Alright. Fine. I'll tolerate my brother. You better tolerate me and you better be nice to Twinkle. I am being nice to Twinkle. Really? Because it sounds like you're being a little bit controlling again. Twinkle, read the comments. Okay. Okay. Our first one by here is by none other than Leah. Leah G, aka none other than darkpetal16, who created this wonderful game themselves. I love this sprite. Very soothing shading. Well, thank you. I worked really hard and I would have him up on screen. But as you notice, we cannot use said one at the moment because somebody's throwing a tantrum. I am not. It's just I don't want some other monster trying to woo you in front of me. Very hot and quiet, but we love him for it, right? Slumbertale Grillby is my favorite version of Grillby. Ugh, must we keep talking about Grillby? Gaster. Brother, you need to be considerate that Twinkle's responding to these comments right now. You need to try not to let it get under your skin. I don't have any. Well, then don't let it rattle your bones. You love magic a bit too freaking much, you little weird. Twinkle, no. I mean, yes, but no. Heartbreak. Ha ha ha. What? She can be a little weirdo. Serves you right, lol. I loved your cackle for the character being forced to drink maple syrup repeatedly. Oh, but you know, but it serves her right. She got herself into that mess. If you're looking for Gaster, I've got him in my pocket. I choked on my drink at this. Pocket Gaster, oh my god. Yes, Pocket Gaster. Hold on, what is this about there being another me? Twinkle, are you hiding something from me? Wait, why is my brother in your pocket if he's right behind, if he's like right there? Not your Gaster, it's a different Gaster. It's Slumbertale Gaster. Oh, wonderful. Should I be jealous or should I be debating if I can team up with him to get your attention? What? Nothing. He's nice. And I'm not? Well, you are, but the thing is, you're more yandere. Brother, is there something going on between you and Twinkle that I need to know about? Yeah, it's not like he's planning to cut off any limbs. Brother? I don't know what she's talking about. She's got an active imagination. It's adorable, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. Either that or I'll woo him. Lol, I love that. Archmage uses flirt. It's decently effective. Archmage? Which Archmage? Archmage Twinkle. Wait. You have magic in this one? Yes. Well, I love you regardless, so I suppose I can tolerate it. So, wait, I actually know a friendly mage. Wait, but you told me you weren't a mage. I'm not a mage. I'm a mage in this one, but I'm not a mage in the one that we're doing. And if Underswap... You know what? You just stand there and look cute. Okay. Oh, he does a fantastic job with that, doesn't he? So does Papyrus. Oh, my siblings are so cute. So, brother, are you, like, not gonna overwork for the next few days? I have stuff I need to do, brother. Shouldn't you spend more time taking care of Twinkle? She's quite a handful, isn't she? Oh, too true. But you know, I can multitask. I can take care of her while still doing my research. Let's move on to the next comments, shall we? It's Multi. It says, I love Grill B, don't we all? Trini said, good video, sorry I've been gone for a while. It's completely fine, don't worry. Fabian says, I don't actually know what that says, actually. Translate to English. Make an Underfell comic. What has an Underfell comic got to do with this? Also Underfell? Why not Underswap? Why not us? Why not me? I should technically be full focus. This isn't a video about you, though! Oh, but it is technically. You just added them in. It's added extra. Brother. Sorry. Maybe I should bring your brother along more often. He keeps you in line so well. Twinkle. What? I love you. Wait, did you just say you love me? Yes. No. I'm from Colombia. Everybody here, welcome, welcome. I love all the icons, by the way. I don't know if everyone can see all the different icons that everyone has. Oh, hold on. Sorry about the sound. Come over here. Okay. Oh. See? Everyone's got like these cute little icons. I see the cutest little kitty face. That one's so cute. Look at the little blip kitty face. This one is so cute on Fabian. Everybody gets hearts. Doo-ba-doo. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so there's different types of icons up here. I don't really know why everybody's got different ones. You have a purple one. Alright. Make an Underfell comic. It would really depend. Do you mean you want me to make an Underfell comic myself? Or do you mean go make an Underfell comic dub? And hello to everyone in Colombia! Where exactly is Colombia? Oh, Twinkle. What? I don't know where everything is, okay? Either way, let's now move to another video to respond to the comment section. You want me to stay with you? Yes, please, do. No, there's no need, brother, you can leave. Oh, there's one more thing. Twinkle! What? We're ending the video, bye!